You two can't put your heads together and figure out why he's acting so confused, why he's ruining his peaceful and quiet days with crazy and dangerous acts of lunacy.
He's admitted to feeling confused, but he will not explain why.
Also, he's exactly excited to be questioned. He dances around our questioning when we try to get him to talk about his feelings.
Did he host you well?
Yes, in a very gentlemanly way.
It seemed like he was forcing kindness for us.
He answered our questions, yet asked none himself.
Did you attempt to persuade him to any pastime?
Madam, we saw some actors on our way here, and I told Hamlet about them, and that seemed to lift his mood. Yet here at court, they're there at court now, and I believe they've given orders to give Hamlet a performance tonight.
It's true, and he asked me if you both would like to attend.
I'm happy to hear he's interested, gentlemen. Please try to increase the interest even more. I want this play to do him some good.
We will, my lord.
Gertrude, please give us a moment alone. We've secretly arranged to have Hamlet come here so that he can run into Ophelia. Her father and I are acting as spies. We're going to hide in the room and observe Hamlet's behavior to determine whether it's love that's making him like this.
I'll go. And Ophelia, I truly hope that it's your beauty that is the cause for Hamlet's insane behavior, as much as I hope your virtues will return him to his old self someday for the sake of both of you.
I hope we will attend too, madam.
All right.
Ophelia, come here. We'll hide. Read from this book so it looks like you're all alone. This happens so often. Those acting in the name of God hide their acts of devilish nature.
He's right. His words make me feel guilty. The harlot's scarred cheek covered with makeup, just like the horrible things I'm trying to justify. I feel so guilty.
He's coming. Quick, let's hide, my lord.
The question is, to be or not to be? Is it better to put up with all these horrible things thrown your way, or to fight against all those horrible things and put an end to it all once and for all? Dying, sleeping, that's all dying really is. A sleep that ends the heartache and shocks that life that earth gives us. That's an achievement to wish for. To die, to sleep, to dream. Ah, there's the catch. In death's sleep, who knows what you'll dream? After we've put the commotion of life behind us, that's certainly something to worry about. That's a consideration that makes life. After all, who will put up with all life's humiliations? The abuse from those superior, the insults of conceited men, the pains of love, the inefficiency of the legal system, the rudeness of people in office, and the mistreatment that good people have to take from bad. We could simply take the knife and end it all. Who would choose to moan and sweat through an exhausting life unless they were afraid of something dreadful after death? The undiscovered country that no visitor returns from, that we wonder about without getting any answers from. Okay. Without getting answers from, and which makes us stick to the evils we know rather than to end it all. The undiscovered country that no visitor returns from, that we wonder about without getting answers from, and which makes us stick to the evils we know rather than to end it to seek the ones we don't. Fear of death makes us all cowards, and our natural boldness becomes weak with too much thinking. Actions that should be carried out at once get misdirected and stop them from being actions at all. But shh, here comes the beautiful Ophelia. Pretty lady, please remember me when you pray.
Hello, my lord. How have you been doing lately?
Very well. Well.
My lord, I have some possessions of yours that I've been meaning to give back to you.
Wasn't me. I never gave you anything.
My lord, I know that you did. You wrote letters to go along with them. Those letters were written so sweetly that they made your gifts even more valuable. The scent of them is gone now, so take them back. Nice gifts lose their value, and the giver turns out not to be so nice then, my lord.
Haha, you good?
Excuse me?
Are you beautiful?
My lord, what are you talking about?
I'm just saying that if you're good and beautiful, your goodness would have nothing to do with your beauty.
But could beauty be related to anything better than goodness?
Sure, since beauty's power can more easily change a good girl into a harlot than the power of goodness can change a beautiful girl into a virgin. This used to be a great puzzle, but now I've solved it. I used to love you.
You certainly made me believe you did, my lord.
Sure, you shouldn't have believed me. Horrible on the inside. No matter how hard we try to be pure, I didn't love you.
I guess I was deceived then.
Get yourself to a nunnery at once. Why would you want to produce more sinners like you? I'm pretty good myself, and even I can admit my horrible crimes make it seem like I would have been better if my mother had never had me. And I am arrogant, vengeful, ambitious, and with more ill will in me than I can fit into my thoughts, and more than I have time to carry it out in. Why should people like me be around between earth and heaven? Every one of us is a criminal. Don't believe any of us. Hurry to the nunnery. Where's your father?
He's at home, my lord.
Lock him in so he can play the fool in his own home. Goodbye.
Oh, dear God, please help him.
If you marry, I'll give you the curse as your wedding present. Be clean as ice, as pure as the driven snow, and you'll still get bad reputation. Get yourself to a nunnery at once. Goodbye. And if you have to get married, marry an idiot, since wise men know far too well that you'll cheat on them. Goodbye.
Dear God, make him normal again.
I've heard all about the woman and your cosmetics too. God gives you one face, but you paint on another. You dance around and you call God's creations by pets' names, and you excuse your desirable ploys by playing dumb. Of course, I won't stand for it anymore. It's driven me crazy. I say you will have no more. Marriage? Whoever is already married, except one person I know, will stay married. All but one person. Everyone else will have to stay single. Get yourself to a nunnery, at last.
Oh, how great his mind used to be. He's so lost now. He used to have the grace of a gentleman, a scholar's wit, a soldier's strength. He used to be the jewel of our country, the obvious heir to the throne, the one everybody admired and copied. And now he stoops so low, and all of the miserable women who once enjoyed hearing his sweet, enticing words. I'm the most miserable. The mind that used to sing so sweetly is now totally out of tune and makes horrible sounds instead of sweet notes. The opposite appearances and greatness he had in full peak of his youth has been ruined by his madness. Oh, I'm so miserable to see Hamlet now.
Love, his feelings don't move towards that. And his words, although hectic, weren't crazy. No, his sadness is holding something, like a hen does sitting on an egg. What hatches from this may be dangerous. So to prevent any harm, I've made a quick executive decision. Hamlet is to be sent to England to get back the money they owe us. With any luck, the sea and the new countries will push out these thoughts and have taken over his mind. What do you think?
Okay, now we gotta cut.
It should work, but I still believe that his madness is due to unrequited love. Hello, Ophelia. You don't have to tell us what Lord Hamlet said. We heard everything. My lord, do whatever you like, but if you like this idea, let the mother and the queen get him alone and beg him to share his feelings with her. I'll hide and listen in. If she can't find out what his secret is, then send him off to England or wherever you think is best.
That's how we'll do it. When important people start to show signs of insanity, you have to spy on them.